I made my previous video, Lightfox Talks episode 6, about the fact that I was stopping investing to focus solely on my job as a creator. I actually stopped in September 2023, so 6 months ago, but I decided today to return to investing for at least a decade or even for my whole life, if I don't change my mind again until then. I have been investing since I was 18, so since 2019, and I found it a shame to give up 5 years of my life in the field when in the end I now know the fundamental principles of investment and that could benefit me, and I even need it today if I want to become financially free as quickly and safely as possible. I have no choice. So why I go back into investing? I know I made a video about my opposite decision not long ago, but I recognized that I needed to experience going 100% to better understand that currently I can't and I need it for my goals. My job as an artist and my influence on the networks is evolving too slowly compared to what the investment offers me. And if I continue at the current pace, which is already much more productive than a year ago with several videos per day and shorts, I won't even see a cent of monetization for several years because I'm not yet eligible for the YouTube or TikTok monetization program. I have around 500 hours of viewing in the last year out of 4,000 to become eligible, which represents barely 12%, even though I have been doing this since 2017, so 7 years. And my music royalties are only a few dollars or tens of dollars per month at most. So for trading, I chose to keep a single platform after testing several. I kept eToro, which is my favorite. And this remains consistent with my objective as a creator on social networks, because all my trades are public and it is the only broker to have a social network, therefore on which we can make posts. I really like the interface, it makes me want to trade. So my trading nickname on eToro is Big Star Trader. I put the link in the description if my trades interest you. So the last 2 years in trading, I invested mainly in stocks and in the cryptocurrency Dogecoin because I supported Elon Musk and his social network. And on several occasions, even each time, if I had kept my purchasing positions over a long period and stuck to my strategy, I would have had concrete returns at the financial level, a real step closer to my financial independence. So I came back today after 6 months. My first position is in Disney stock. Okay, I'll come back, but the difference is that I'm only going to put part of my income, maybe leave a little more in my bank account, because it was a mistake to put too much. I'm going to take it more slowly, to be certain of no longer having to withdraw a large sum at once, like I did to buy my FL Studio software. So here are my fundamental principles that I learned. First, only do long positions, never short. That is to say, short selling. Either you support what you buy or you don't, but selling short means you're fighting the existence of the entity, and I don't find that really ethical or viable in the long term, and that's even very abstract and difficult to conceive. And I believe that what works are strategies that we understand and can explain as easily as possible to others. Second, never use leverage, therefore never borrow money. I already made heavy losses when I started, and today it seems logical to me not to do so, because you have to spread the investment over time and with your own money. Never try to make a big move directly. Third, only buy from companies preferably at the top of the capitalization ranking and in which we believe, which represents our values, companies whose operation we know or whose products and services we use a lot. Fourth, keep the shares as long as possible over decades and only sell part of them when you need money. take inspiration from Warren Buffett, the world's leading investor. My first trade is a purchase on Disney. I am no longer investing in Dogecoin currently because we are in the bull run phase on cryptos, and it has just gone up to 16 cents currently. So compared to the 7 cents I experienced, it no longer makes me want it. And the second reason is that I find Disney stocks inexpensive, cheap at the moment, at $112 compared to a peak of $200 2 years ago. And I find that it's a company that has a lot of guarantees and of authenticity because it has just celebrated its 100th anniversary. I love their films, series and the Marvel universe, and I want to continue supporting their existence. And the world of entertainment and the creation of films and original music is a bit similar to my other profession and to what I want to do and specialize in my life. And indeed, it is also a company at the top of the ranking, being the 55th capitalization in the world and worth $207 billion today. While Dogecoin is still very new, it has no concrete application other than perhaps becoming the currency of social network X in the future. But otherwise, I find that the Disney universe is much bigger and it employs 173,000 people today. So for now, that's it. I'm aware that Doge can be very volatile and could earn me a lot more in the coming month. But I now have a long-term view over several years and want something more soft and safer. And finally, in response to my previous video, I find that this will not prevent me from exercising my profession as a creator, and I even find that financial independence is more important and comes before flourishing creatively in a job. Thanks for listening.